Hello. Should be good. Okay, I hope you have a nice day. So we're back here for the usual series here. And yeah, probably will play 2 games. So we're gonna go with the games with the kind of the longer time controls here. And let me just start the ads here on Twitch. And yeah, that will be the problem of the day right here. Black to play. And yeah, at the end it's going to be a call, but how do you think you need to read until the end? So this one is going to be a long one, but yeah, straightforward but a long. So try this one, and nice to see you, Dan. Hope you're having a nice day. So yeah, hopefully we can play well today. So I feel like my moves are getting better overall. So we're playing less mistakes and less kind of blunders. But yeah, definitely there's some room to improve, so we'll try our best to do so. Okay, in the meantime, I might just go for the warm-up, but I'm gonna try to be a bit quicker this time. So it's going to play from free queue right here. So we need to live on this side of the board. It should be this, descend, and then you can cut and play here. If honey, you descend and capture these two, because you cannot cut, take. So it should be this, and this one you can give up, take, you can take again, so it's alive. All good. Okay, so I think this one you need to connect first, so trying to take this highway, because locally here it's dead. Connect, block, you throw in. This one it's Atari, this one you'd simply take. And if white plays here, throw in and stitches. So white cannot connect, and this is dead this way. At the end there, there's gonna be this, and this one you take, so. So this one should be this, trying to remove space, and if take, maybe descend here, block. So this take, Atari white will Atari here, and it's gonna be alive, so here. You bump simply. Turn, you can honey, and it's alive. And that one probably here. And white can't squeeze because this is Atari this way, so good. If you take, I guess white would just descend here and then try to honey. If I block, play this, make it a call. So there should be other ways. Guess just honey here, is that like incorrect? Maybe you, nah, I don't turn. I should turn the other way, because yeah, white can play here. Yeah, I guess it's here. And that one you can hunt it this way. So you need to kind of take away the squeeze at the end here. You cannot connect because take. Yes, I think this one we need to play that. Okay, happens next. Maybe now wedge may take this. White can block here, not take. Take again wedge. Okay, stick. Should be this. I can't block here, and if this, maybe it's core at the end. Yeah. So there's only this one, because any other move like this you just get taken. You cannot take this eye. That's the only thing you can do. Take, there's this wedge, white is dead. If white plays here, there's this, it's snap back, and this one doesn't work. So basically this is the only move, and then yeah, there is this at the end in the corner. White cannot play here, so this is not alive. When there's one liberty open on the outside, white can play here, and black cannot play inside here. This will be alive as white, but yeah, this time it's call. Okay, bit of a longer problem. So it should be around here. I mean, probably this one, and then here extend. But yeah, that you can squeeze from the outside and just take a ladder. I think there's more annoying moves comparing to this. So this one, and maybe you can simply cut here actually. Extend, play here, and you can capture these stuns on top. So I guess this only one, but yeah, you can capture a ladder like this. Okay, next, so this should be wedge. Trying to take away the weakness. If that one here, this Atari in center, then you can keep it there. If this, you turn. Yeah. So if white doesn't connect, you can live, and you basically fix, like make an eye here in center, which here. And if you don't save, this is an eye. And Freeze, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So yeah, I'm warming up here. I will definitely play a game soon. Just need to be ready to be in a reading kind of mindset. So should be attached, and if block here is not enough space, this Hane, you extend this, cut, and then take. So you win the race like this. And in order to see this attachment, you need to know that this is just dead shape. I failed to double rank. From where to what rank? I mean, from 7 to 9 is, I would say, almost impossible unless you're a pro. 7 to 9 done. Okay, so should be this. Maybe Hane here. So yeah, we should jump, and then this here, snap back, take its core. If take, you can just simply play this one, make this Miai. So yeah, white will push, you take here, snap back, and then take its core. Don't see any other moves here. I mean, this is, oops. Actually, this is Atari. I did misread this. That's not good. Okay, so we need to do something else. I confidently said that, but oh yeah, you don't need to, you don't want to block, but actually take this stun, let white play here. That's tricky. So you need to play here and this one. Okay, so trying to go from 6 to 8 then, I guess. Fell to 5 down, just one loss. Okay. I mean, it's totally standard to have like ups and downs, so don't worry. Especially games online. this should be this, and then if white tries to run away, you can like surround it on the outside. So this something here. Oops, yeah. So I was just thinking this one, but yeah, white is not gonna play this to fill the liberty. Right, it's the kind of same story. White can try to capture this one stone, but you can just simply take the tail, and it's the most important fear. I'm on track for 6 to 8 so far. Would be kind of crazy to do that double promotion. You need to win all games, right, if I'm correct? That is very difficult. To not lose one, I think it's hard. Hello. Nice to see you, Flying Parts. Do you do reviews on the channel? Yeah, I haven't done too many, but because it takes time, but why not? Like, it could be a good idea. I always thought about that, but there's also other channels covering this, and I wonder, not too confident I'm doing reviews for other people's games, but if there's need, I guess, yeah, we might do a bit more. Attach this here, this one, throw in, should be good. So you can take this because it's Atari, and if take at the end here is this. Yeah, there's that. Oh, like, could I send you a game I played on OGS? Yeah, no problem. Can. White, First Life, and this. Let me just go through this one and we can do this. Do I turn? Okay, this one I'm a bit confused, but should be this one to try to Atari because white black cannot connect. Something like that. And maybe call? Yeah. So black's throwing in because if not I take. Okay, wait a minute. I'll definitely go through again. Touch this. Should be this one. But now white takes. Tricky. If you extend here, white's gonna Atari, and then this take, it's going to be call. Is there other ways to do this here? I mean, probably not. I mean, white plays here, now you throw in, yeah. So that one you can play, no, sorry, actually throw in here in Atari, because if this, it's Seki, so that would be just, you need to be careful. Just want to know basically what went wrong in the middle game. Yes, I'll go through. Don't worry. Just so yeah, at the end that's the correct one, so call. That is. So I need to do something about this, but you simply that one and then the honey. I don't get it. Maybe I'm totally missing the idea, probably, but you know what? This one I just watched the answer. So yeah, wait. Okay. Descend here because if take, you can honey on first line, and if this, you can connect. No, sorry. No, white cannot block. It's Atari, so you need to take and then for honey on first line, and then white cannot block. You take. And you're alive. Okay. yeah, we're gonna complete this 2Q and we're gonna go through you game. Turn? Like this one is also looking a bit difficult. I mean, seems like this to protect the Scott and then this kind of thing. Okay, I haven't watched this at all. And it's Seki. Okay. This is counterintuitive to block this way, but in a sense it increases much space and takes away that move from white right here. So, yeah, okay. Maybe this Tari that nah. Throw in Atari this Ko. Actually throw in here take. Now that would be dead. So should be caught this way, because any other way it's just going to be dead. Like this white Ataris, it's gonna be dead this way. If you take simply white Ataris make this shape, it's dead because it's not Seki. Like if you play here, it's dead shape in 6, this one. And if you play way, white would just try to make an eye here, and then you cannot go inside because here. So Ko is the best thing you can do. Kosumi. Connect, take this, connect there, and maybe Ko. Is there another way? Maybe descend here? Descend white can... Nah, you cannot descend. I think white can play here and this is dead. So need to play this one. Take, play here and score. So if you descend, it's gonna be this, and this shape locally is dead. Nice to see your intricate. Hope you're also having a nice day. So a bit tricky, you need to see. Yeah, and connect there's this one white can throw in, so you need to play here and threaten to Seki. And it's gonna be cool. Jump would be my first instinct. And then block play here to kind of not let white have an eye here, because white can block. Take this. Can always kill the eye this side with this, so I guess it's this one. And then here. Yep. Okay, with this, probably should try to connect, let white throw in, and then maybe sack in 4 stones kind of idea. So this, locally just Atari here, that's not enough space. So usually white is going to try to take these 3, throw in, turn, take, play this, threaten to cut, connect, sack in 2 stones, dead. Okay, that one you sack the whole group and play here. Didn't see this, but yeah, nice sequence. So here you can let white take everything, but still it's dead here, and that one is dead as well. So just going to show you that one is dead as well. So okay, last one here before going to your game review parts. I guess usually Kosumi, that's the move. Probably is Hane. Hane I turn, keep the eye this. Seems good, don't see any kind of move. Attach, you can simply block. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's go. Yeah, let's go through your game here. Flying parts. Okay, we could take this away, but let me go through a little bit. So, which one? I guess you're black, looking at your name. Pink parts, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. Okay. White loves this kind of move, but it's okay. Very territorial. This doesn't seem good because you have this point open. I think you can go straight up and punish this by playing here. But personally, as black, I would just try to put a move here, just solidify, because white is trying to put some pressure. With this, don't forget, this kind of move is trying to take away the base of this kind of approach stone. So even you have this, probably putting a move like that would be, yeah, probably standard. But then maybe you didn't like this kind of territory at the top. But yeah, when you invade, you need to understand that you're creating a new kind of weak group. So just be careful. Like, there's probably other parts of the board that are more important than just invading this kind of a part over here. Like, you're invading a point that's like worth maybe 15 points, 12 points, whereas there's much more open sites around here. So I won't prioritize too much to go on the top side, but there's one move maybe you could say, like trying to increase this top side, putting pressure here could be annoying, but I'll just continue somewhere else. And if you want to protect, then probably push and then play here, then just continue. Should be all good, but it's not the worst. Like, that shouldn't be where the game decided. So okay, yeah, it did play here, nice. Get the idea. Don't know if it's going to, I mean, if you can surround without any problems, I guess that would be the best. So but yeah, maybe it's okay. Like this one, but still, how do you respond against this? It's like you need to be a bit careful, but maybe you can play something like that and be okay. So I guess it's fine. Yeah, I would say already black is probably a bit better, but should be all good. Okay, just going to go a bit quicker. It's good. Yep. That one probably don't want to peep this way. It's not really benefiting too much of these two stunts, just simply jump. Because peeping is like strengthening these stunts. You're also taking away this kind of attachment. Maybe you're not gonna play, but still. Yeah, that one definitely don't play this one. Unless it's like really important for this group, and doesn't seem it changes too much. So just I would jump here. Maybe if you're going to go to take this stone, could maybe try to do this, but I guess here simply is no problem. That would be the most kind of logical move, trying to run away, not get surrounded, cut this off from this side and just go here. And then this stone would be useful to attack here, these two. So, okay. Yeah, I would connect. Like, this jump doesn't make sense. Yeah, push, nice. Yeah, I would try to punish like white kind of this shape here to kind of split in between. So this is one thing, like you want to play good shapes and punishing kind of the opponent's bad shapes here if you can. And you can see if like black plays this one right here, if you push, yeah, you cut off this kind of stone in the middle, this is crying, and then still this is not completely alive. Next, if you play maybe a move like, I don't know, this, it is problematic. I don't think, maybe could be alive, but it's like very painful to just live inside with only 2 points. Or I didn't like if white comes up with after M1. Yeah, don't hesitate to ask any questions, by the way. Where? Because I would just play something is white, something here, and then if you can go on the outside, you can see now these stones are getting kind of pressured. So this is why it's important to just push through here. At the same time, it's kind of strengthening this group that you had. So M2. White somewhere here? Don't know, but you don't mind even if white plays something here, because already like pushing through this kind of jump, you gained so much. And then if you're stronger on here, also there's one like good thing that happens is like you can kind of go after exploiting the bad archie on this side. So you could try to maybe do stuff like this, maybe even attach, really try to invade strongly. You can do this once you are strong on this side. Like, you cannot really try to invade hard when you have weak groups, but once you fix them, you can really go aggressive on the other side of the board. So maybe you overlooked this fact as well. So important to actually have strong groups so you can really go like aggressive on this side, because you can see it's like 2 space jump here in between. This is like when you see this shape from white, you need to think that this is weak, that you can exploit later. So you want to be strong on this side so you can try to go as aggressive as possible here and take the whole kind of territory away. And if you can do so, white doesn't have much, as you can see. And then probably blacks gain some things. So yeah. But yeah, this will come like if you can like have this mind of like punishing the opponent's shapes and whatnot. So okay, let's see. But I don't say this will be where you lost the game. Yeah, need to cut, nice. Turn, okay. Yeah, take. There is some bad archie around here. You need to be a bit careful. But I guess going, so yeah, trying to invade when you're stronger here. That's nice. I guess that doesn't work. You get cut and taken. Oh yeah, so you did kind of turn. But that you didn't gain anything, I think. How can you play better? It's gotta be other moves. I mean, even simply extend seems to be okay. And that one just bump that honey. Just take the whole corner. Yeah, attach, I thought about this as well. Yeah, maybe this is better. Yeah, and then one you can maybe wedge here. Don't know if this is really... problematic around here, but it seems fine. Yeah, you can honey. That would be a disaster for white, I think. Like the whole shape is destroyed. Like you take away the whole corner, you can still attack the whole group. Just the execution here was wrong. Yeah. So that one is like white can cut, and if this you can take. And trying to, yeah, going on this side, white can get this huge strong shape, so, and then you get even attacked on this side, because technically this is not alive yet, only one eye with this one. So when white has a strong group like this, it would become dangerous. Yeah, so I think that would be probably the kind of where the game kind of decided almost. And there's bad RG right here. Yeah. Okay, nice that touch here. That's pretty good. So it didn't Atari or anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, around here I guess it's fine. Seems dead. Oh no, there's this. Okay. Yeah, but you get surrounded and you need to make move here. So you lived with this group on the top. You're not alive with this bottom group, so that's the concern here. I don't think you're in a position to try to run away with this stone. Because now white could get a wall and attack on the bottom side, and you just run away without making any points. I think that's kind of here. Yeah, you're already very kind of behind, but you need to try to think of like, how do you create complications? Because if you just run away, you can see like white can just connect these weak two groups and then just feel free to attack. And then counting, actually, how much is this? Like here you want to actually count, like this, if there's one position you want to count, it's gotta be here. You don't need to count each time at every position, but here it is important because the fight is ended, so that would be a good rule if you can remember. Try to count, because then you can decide how to strategize after that point. I don't know, I would say 18, something like this roughly. Let's say here it's like 5 if you live. This is what, 4? Like you have 2 points, 2 points here. White, I would say white will cut here. This is what, I would say 10. Roughly you can count 10. It's all good. You don't need to be that precise. Here, roughly 9, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'll say 15. Like really roughly. So 22, 20, 40, 52 points, roughly, like something like that. And as white, you have 7. This is what? 6, 8, maybe. You could maybe add these two and say like 15 on top side, but okay, I'll count 8. This one is honey here, so it should be at least 15, so 30 already. Here should be 6, let's say. And you have here around 5. Like that's, you count like the stuff that it's confirmed. So 41, I said 52 with Komi. Maybe white has around 50 points. It is close, but yeah, this group is weak, this one. So usually when you have weak groups like this, something around here will become naturally white's territory, because black needs to kind of spend some moves on the inside. And you have this one to run away, because if you don't, like, yeah, this area is going to become pretty big. And black has no potential, so that's one thing. Like, white has some potential here, and black has confirmed territory, but not more potential, so you need to really be aggressive here, because even if white cannot make too much points, it's very close. So if white makes a big moyo around here, you're definitely lost. So you need to play really aggressive. Question is, where do you go? H7? Yeah, you could just simply put a move and then try to run away. Then that could be like a solid way to go. I don't know what I'll do. It's difficult. But this is where, if you have the most time, I don't know what you kind of the time controls at, and if you had time turbo or not, but this definitely would be the position in the game I would like think the most, because it would just change. Maybe you could try to lean on this side and then run away. But yeah, this being weak is a big problem. That's just too easy, that's the thing. Maybe you could sack this one. But thing is, that one probably white will extend and just try to go after here. Can you put pressure on the bottom side? Because it's not... Maybe like push. And when you want to run away, you don't want to play like this. The shape like white can have a lot of forcing moves compared to something like this is stronger. Yeah, I would probably push. Could be slow though, like white can maybe, yeah. It's hard. I would say, yeah, black kind of, you're in a disadvantage because of the kind of bottom left. Yeah. You can't speculate in bad shape. That's a good way to think, yeah. Maybe try like h9 something. Yeah, the problem with this, it's kind of strengthening, but then white can just simply play move. And even if you surround this corner, it's so alive, so it doesn't kind of affect. Probably something around here. Trying to poke at the connection, put some pressure, increase potential here. So as black, you want to maybe relate, so there's this group that is not completely alive, but it's kind of almost okay, and this one. So you need to do something involving one of these two groups or the two at the same time. But running away in Kosumi is probably not the way to go. Yeah, I don't know. This is hard position. Like, how do you complicate? I mean, maybe this is way too much, but you could maybe attach something like this. Like, trying to have some support to run away. Basically, if you can have like some sort of net, huge net like this, run away this way, like suddenly white is in like in a spot that is surrounded from black stones. And then to connect here to here isn't easy. Like, there's no good way to connect here. Maybe Maybe if you think like around here center, white can maybe easily connect. Nah. Yeah, there's that. Maybe you play something around here actually, but yeah, it's already tough. I guess it's already difficult. But that is a bit too straightforward. That's the problem. White can just, yeah, try to let you connect, fix the outside problems, and not do anything and probably win. Yeah, so white did gain some things here, but it did disconnect it. Okay. I mean, here it's not really that important. It did try. A bit desperate. Yeah, I don't know. That's not easy. Yeah, if the game was decided at the bottom left, that's for sure. But here, maybe, like, is there a different way to go? Seems like this. But if you don't play that, I guess you're not alive on top side, so... Yeah, okay. Guess I need to think more. Yeah, maybe you overlooked and you thought it was easy, just push through, so... I don't know what led to this mistake. Could be lack of focus if you said so, I don't know, but... yeah, if it's that, then try to read your opponent's kind of moves the best. Living with F17 was right. Black in center. Yeah, that's good. Good thing. But yeah, he's on his head. Can't speculate in bad shape, yes. So, I don't know. But this is difficult to try. Cannot build, maybe something like this. Would be a stretch, but maybe, but yeah. This being center is a big problem. I don't know. Maybe putting both. Yeah, I mean, actually, something around here could be something, but then white can just, or Hane, white can just put a move, and then you try, but yeah, the problem is this already, it is kind of tough. But yeah, overall, I think it's not that bad, just this one. And then try to push through here, definitely, this one here. And then do not play this Kosumi, like, that shouldn't be a move that's too much in your brain, unless you want to play this one. Like, if that's the reason to play here, okay, because you're kind of fixing this cutting point. But if you don't play here, then do not. Maybe that was the plan, but still, I would just jump. Yeah, because it's fixing kind of white's problems. Because weakness of a jump is not necessarily to peep, but it's more like wedging inside. So, peeping is like taking away that kind of weakness. And yeah, so white definitely connect here. Don't jump. 100% connect here. Guess with this you just go block from the outside corner. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, let's go and try to play some game. In the meantime, you guys can have this screen. Okay, should be good to go. Let's switch the screen so I'm white this time again. Just gonna play this. So against this kind of approach, I usually just respond. I know the AIs kind of like to play away and let kind of the opponent double approach, stuff like that, but personally, I'm just okay responding. Thanks, intricate. Yeah, try your best. So against this, there's a few ways to respond. You can play here, descent, but usually Atari. And then sometimes push through, and this one should be kind of logical stuff. And you want to push through usually when you have more support, and then try to kind of attack a group that is floating. Here in this case, I'll just go for this Joseki. So yeah, and the key after this one is this kind of turn from black and if white can push or not. Like this is really huge. So that will be kind of the key point right here. Let's approach there first. Interesting. Not the most challenging move, but that's probably okay. So against this low one, you could also play away and just take the corner, I guess. Because it's less pressure comparing to this kind of knight's move. And with this, you can actually try to attach, run away if pincer. Because you have this ascente. So something like this without playing here. Attach this and just push, for example. So it's less pressure comparing to this stone being here. So you don't really need 100% a move around here, but it's definitely big. You could also approach this way. That could be good. Inviting here. Then I don't know, double approach, pincer. A lot of ways you can play. Pushing also could be maybe a bit slow, but a nice point. Maybe if I play here, black's gonna turn. Personally, I'm the type to just respond, but yeah, let's go and play here. Just played high, so just limiting a little bit of this kind of moyo around here. Yeah, that I don't mind too much to get taken the corner. So here you can block this side, take center, play somewhere here. That would be the most natural. Could block this side. Maybe actually in this case. If you think this influence against here is not going to be much, you can maybe double Hane take the corner, but I don't really personally go for this move too much. Looks interesting to play here and maybe knight's move. That looks good. And if the here bump Hane, you have Hane and cut. If take, you can just surround the outside. Yeah, let's go for this. I don't know. Maybe the other block was a bit more simple. But this way limits kind of the potential of black getting big around here. And if this one, I don't mind. So just cut. If take, I just Atari, have the outside. Yeah, don't mind. Sometimes black can cut here. So did choose the kind of easy Joseki. Do I need to like connect or take? I don't really know. Like if you take this cut, but I guess this is fine. Like Atari here, jump. Yeah, usually you want to take, because connecting seems a bit too soft. But maybe, yeah, actually, I think I've seen this one as well. Am I wrong, like connecting? It all depends on how you value this cutting point and then this kind of bottom side thing. Would like to take, that's the strongest, but then you need to figure out after this cut, like Atari, then jump, turn, push, maybe surround like this. Seems like it's fine, but then question is, do you like this kind of variation? Don't know. But yeah, we'll need to put a move, because that would be big from the outside and not getting caught here. Okay, let's try this one. I don't know if this is really... I feel I saw already this move, but maybe it's not good. Don't know. So kind of peep here can take, so that doesn't work. There's this, but basically with this you're saying that this kind of, when you connect attach turn, this exchange is a bit more beneficial for here. So I guess with this we'll play something on this side, increasing here, limiting, taking away this turn. Yeah, we play here, Hane cut, I think. Yeah, should be good. This move is G2 instead of E2. G2. Now the E2 D2 exchange is a bit bad for this cut. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't never get played this cut too much. Usually people like take simply or cut this one, extend, start the fight here. So this is much more a kind of pacifist move. Maybe I should take, but then... Yeah. B16 is a pretty big mistake. I mean, cutting here? Yeah. So this one should be standard, but then... So, if black wants to take this down, you need to Atari and then block this side. And then there's stuff around here. If as white I can invade this side. Okay, that I don't know too much. I think you descend, threatening to cut. If block, you Atari and then jump. You can threatening to take away the side here. And yeah, black has some territory, but white has some potential in the middle. You don't crawl, that shape is definitely not good, so descending here. Just take, yeah, I was thinking about this, maybe I should do so. That was my first instinct, but then black would cut and then didn't know if this was better or not. Okay, here we just jump, try to disconnect, attack these two, and if not, benefit here. If pincer, you push. And then descent should be threatening to kill the corner, so... Black needs to go and put a move, because if not, you descend and it's not enough space. So I feel good as white. Like, yeah, you can take here, but Actually, I wonder, do you Atari or Descent once? Usually the shape is to play here. Yeah, I guess you Descent here, let black play this one in. If this one you can play away, but if this you just simply play here, threaten to turn, so it's kind of the same. I think this one is better to just simply take, because when call threats, but that's another for another time. So now we need to put a move here because it's still weak. You could try to simply live here, but the most aggressive, proactive move would be to turn, trying to put some pressure. And then black's gonna try to play this key point and maybe do some damage on these stones right here. And that would be just a bit too slow to put a move right here. So probably turning. Yeah, this is a bit too passive. Turn. You want to take away this point from black. Do you extend? Do you attach? Which way? Or you could play this knight's move as well. That seems good. Maybe knight's move this time. Just need to be paying attention to black and play something around here. I mean, you could maybe, but then black plays here. Just... Maybe it's important to play something around here. And if black plays this one, you can simply live. If here, run away, and you can kind of get points in the center. Because this one, I feel like black's going to just take the key points, erase at the same time, and just play the move that is just putting some, yeah, protecting kind of thing. You want to be a bit more active, so I guess something like this. This jump there might be attached, so a bit further.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, let's go here. And if this one, I just simply extend, and you can kind of increase this side. Might have been better to play so, but wasn't liking the fact that black can just go here, erase the potential. Okay, do you jump to play something like this? I guess you could try here.
1, 2,
Maybe extend simply.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's try with something like that. Trying to be a bit faster to live. And maybe simply approaching here was best. Would like to extend, and this one wedge, but might be a bit dangerous. If you just go back, black and block, and this doesn't really make sense, so I want to extend here. Maybe black will connect to both groups and let me just go inside the corner type thing. So, that one wedge. So if this one doesn't work, I can cut. I would block this way. There's no reason to play this one because there's still honey. Don't understand. Okay, I block. I mean, it's quite a bit of points here on the side. We take away the corner type thing. And we have this honey. This is strengthening this side, whereas there was maybe invasion or points like this, I don't mind. So simply probably honey, and then against this could just connect. It's probably fine. It's trying to take away this Aji by strengthening, but
3
we're also strengthening on our side. Should feel good. Simply connect. You don't want to Atari here to make a cutting point. Question is, what do you do after this? Maybe something here. Still aim a bit around there. And this you can honey, so I think, yeah, okay, but that one you lose some points on the top side. Yeah, I'll just try to limit this Moyo and maybe play something here. Could be a bit far though. Maybe something here. And if black tries to attach, it's going to strengthen. And if ignore, you can maybe jump. Still.
7 8 9 残り1
I
回
did
で
use
す
time, which is probably not the most smart thing to do here. Yeah, you don't want to just like surround territory like this. That would be a bit too soft. So,
1
but
2
this is a bit.
3 4
Yeah, I guess something here. If black responds, I'm totally happy. Yeah, that for example. Could just honey usually, but then black might cut. So that's one consideration. But then extend should be fine. Like that, I don't think I need to worry about too much.
1
And if just extend, like, yeah. Interesting moment. Ooh. Could we double honey it, like threaten double Atari here? Cut this one, take it. I guess just connect or extend.
1
Extend so you can threaten this and take.
4 5
I mean, this gotta be good for white. Like, I wouldn't. Like, comparing the points that making, like, it's confirming the whole bottom side territory. Yes, you can peep here, but I'll be shocked, like, if this is good for black. You just don't play this, just extend simply, because here there's too many cutting points. Just extend and push doesn't make much sense. And this is just gonna strengthen this side, so I don't mind. And you have still cut turn, that is annoying. So just extending here. I mean, if this is losing, I need to work on my judgment overall, because that would be surprising. I mean, look at this box. Even if it's just this, up to this line, I mean, really. So here you want to count, like if just surrounding territory is gonna win you the game. Don't know, maybe this is difficult.
1 2 3 4 5
Let's Kusumi this one. Doesn't gain too much to kind of play here. Usually connect. So black is trying to peep somewhere. But yeah, maybe this was a bit too greedy. I mean, responding somewhere here is probably more reasonable. Okay. Then you could probably play something here. Question, I don't know which one. Probably this one is more stronger against here. Could just show the hit. I guess that's the best.
1 2
Yeah, okay. I mean, really, you just give me this whole territory. What? Let's use our time to count the most as we can.
1 2 3 4 5
It's like almost 60. Have 10 and you have 10, so 80. This is what, 10? I mean, black is playing like it's ahead. Like, I don't understand. 10, 20. This is what? Probably, I'd say 30. If black has 30 here, okay, it's close, but we have Komi as well. And we can make points here as well. Block.
1 2 3
I think you need to count, there's no alternative. Don't know which one. So now it's just endgame because there's no fighting points. Especially if we just say we're winning. So block.
1
Here we
2
can maybe cut.
3
So yeah, block I
4
think. And then if we
5
ignore, you can double
6
hane.
7
Keep the points here. Shouldn't be in evasion working. Like, I'll be surprised. Maybe peep and then block and then play something around here. I mean, you could say I won by just putting some move right here. But that is...
1 2 3 4
I feel like, yeah, black is just gonna simply respond, so let's cut. You could maybe play move here. Seems annoying enough. If that one you can block.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I know, I take weiqi for it. You could probably put a move and still say you win. Because peep, block this. Something around here. And if you're Atari, should be fine.
1 2 3
So this might be sente to hane and cut. I mean, am I wrong to put a move here and say I win?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Yeah, let's just take this point away. I feel like black is not going to challenge us too much as well, so... Simply taking that point. Turn, probably. I mean...
2
Could
3
try this kind of
4
things, but pushing and aji
6
become bad, so I think... Yeah, we're gonna play this exchange. Should be okay to play here, and then Kosumi you can probably play this and attach.
1 2 3 4 5 6
But yeah, maybe playing this one. Really? It's scary because
1
it's gonna test your
2
judgment. It
3
feels like your
4
opponent is saying
5
the whole time I'm
6
wrong.
7 8 9
There's this, which is pretty nice. Going to push here wants to have some sort of cutting edge.
1 2
Maybe you
3
don't want to play
4
this actually.
5 6
Let's go here. Don't know which way, attach or jump. Attach is making more points, but maybe where's Ajiran there?
1 2 3
Then you also be
4
more aggressive
5
with the
6
capturing waste.
7
I mean, I would be shocked like if this is... My opponent resigned here. What? Weird. Yeah, this way, this example of like when you're black, definitely don't play that way. You want to complicate stuff on bottom side. Because why play like you're winning and then resign? Don't get it. I mean, I did even put a move here. Should be like 10 points ahead, yeah. 14.5. I would have played G19. That's a bit too much. Nah, but yeah. No, but really, like, you need to think, like, that's just too easy. It's probably one of the easiest games I had in a long time. In a sense, I didn't need to make any effort whatsoever. Yeah, so this one probably maybe you need to take, and then this type thing, but I wasn't sure. H17 is too much for me, but I mean, if you make sure you just take the whole bottom side, you should be winning by a mile. So problem is, okay, you play something here. I know, could be provocative maybe, but there might be some things like this. Not saying it's gonna live, but yeah, why have these problems? So usually you don't want to play moves like this, but just when you know really, because there's not much to be played, like Kosumi, maybe something here, but it's like, it's an endgame position that, okay, there's still a lot of moves to play, but there's not much big endgames. So there's here, and then this, nothing else. Maybe crawling and blocking from both players here is pretty big as well, but B16, nothing I've seen ever before. Yeah, I think this one, there's gotta be some... I think black was mistaken with something else. Should be this one that I think confused with this. Am I mistaken? Because sometimes white can play here and then black cuts simply. Because this... white can just take the corner. So yeah, it should be cuts to kind of take this away, and then white connects. And maybe I've also been confused with that one. And as you say, this exchange is not good. So it seems like both players have been confused here a little bit. Yeah, so the usual continuation you can take, and then white can connect, get the outside, or you can cut here, play this. In this case I was planning to play something like that, and then yeah, I mean, could continue simply fighting here. It's gotta be pretty even, nothing wrong. And I think is this usually you should, like, there's probably a few ways to play. Like you could play this one, or like this, but I'm not playing this too much, so I need to check. And that one probably take. I was thinking here, but then Atari this, like turn, something like this. Probably it's fine, but I don't know. Didn't feel this way in this game. Yeah, Atari on the second line, then extend once. Okay. So here and then extend. I guess yeah. Yeah, not playing that one because white might play here. In fact, yeah, makes sense too. Yeah, that is rare. But yeah, this one, like pushing, playing here, and as turning. Actually, as black, I would probably turn myself because this is just too big. This kind of side depth, like width, is pretty good here. And then when you turn, like you can erase and put pressure on these stones pretty well with moves like this, or maybe sometimes shoulder hit. So this is why, like, turning in this point, both players needs to be playing really fast around here. Yeah, I would turn as black, not playing this one personally. Well, it's probably not the worst move, but then when white plays here, suddenly you're like, yeah, maybe it's a bit slow. So urgent point rather than big point could be a good example with this one. You need to probably turn and then yeah, try to place something around here. Yeah, here also I wasn't sure, like maybe it's like some extension around here is more standard. Because if kick and try to protect the corner, you can still kind of disconnect this group from the corner here. Yeah, maybe that was better. But then it puts kind of less pressure to the corner territory. So this is why I went for this, but I feel, yeah, probably this one was better. Because white, you want to have some sort of way to put pressure on these stones. And here, yeah, like definitely place something here. Like you can connect this way and next block, so it's way better to have the stone here than just connect. So another one, probably that's a clear mistake. Maybe blocking here, that way. And then you can go for something there. Could even try to take away the base with something like this, or yeah, peep and invade somewhere. I don't know, something like here could be interesting to. But yeah, maybe there's not much to do, but as black you want to use this kind of weak shape around here. Maybe this, but yeah. I feel like here also connect probably is better, just to keep this Hanfhane away. Seems like this is pretty big, but maybe it's... And then as back here, I'll definitely try to complicate, because just attaching, making this is, as you can see, black makes like what, 25 points, 30 points here, but this kind of push is making much more points on the bottom side, so that's not good. And yeah, after that, pretty easy. Okay, nice game here. Yeah, just take a short break right now, and yeah, try to solve this problem right here. It's a straightforward one, but it's gonna be long, a call at the end, so try this one right here. Just put some ads in between, and yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Sit. Okay, thanks for still being here. Yeah, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can do so. People on Twitch, and yeah, if you're on YouTube, nice to see you here. So this one is kind of a problem that you need to see what happens when white kind of takes kind of black stones. So try to figure out. Yeah, straightforward line, but a long one. So yeah, e2 is the first move. Good. The question is what happens. So if you can figure out the whole line until the end and see the call, good. Okay, let's continue to find some opponents. Nice that we won a game. We needed that win. So yeah, try to think what white needs to do, because e2 basically threatening to take this eye away. So white will try to not let you do that. Yeah, either. Yeah, you need to still do a lot of the work, so that's why I'm totally fine saying e2 is the first move, so correct. And there's not much else really. Okay, gonna take a little bit of time finding some opponents here, so it's good to test. What if g4? Intricate, you're on a good way. Yes, yes. Continue. Okay, we should be good to go, so I found an opponent. Yeah, go through the problem afterwards. So what if g4? Wait, white again. So if you play g4 first, white just connects, right? Or I mean, there's probably a few moves you can play. Against this, I just like to play high approach, play with the kind of influence. I know this kind of style with taking both sides territory is very effective, but personally I don't really like too much, so this is why I don't play, but it's a very kind of popular opening, especially these days among professionals, just taking territory with 3-4 points, Komoku. Yeah, just gonna extend this way. Sometimes maybe could have attached, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, so for the problem, if you start with g4 first move, I actually need to turn at e2. I think that's the... Yeah. White turns at e2 and it's alive. And if you connect, there's e2 attached from black. So that's not going to work. Okay. Approach. So I think I've seen sometimes I kind of try to take away and attach, kind of ask move around here. Maybe it's when you approach low, but I'm just going to respond something here. I guess you could maybe play this one if you're just straight up going to the second line type stuff. Could be also a move, but yeah, let's just respond low. Okay, against this I'll just respond this way. And here you might think of like actually playing this kind of push through Joseki. Trying to isolate these stones, get on this side of the board, take the potential of this side away, give up the corner in exchange. Yeah, seems interesting to do so, but probably playing Atari this is fine. You could also descend this, take the corner, let black extend here. That should also be kind of okay. Yeah, I don't know which one I go. Again, if you play this Joseki extend, like this kind of turn from black is really annoying. Working really well with this kind of stones. Maybe, yeah, Atari push through, cut, turn, this stuff. Then Kusumi jump here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play this. I don't know if it's the best, but it should be fine to push through. Atari push through Joseki. I know black is probably gonna feel happy because, as you can see, my opponent likes territory a lot, so just taking the corner probably feels good about himself. Actually here maybe. I need to also know the nuance between, sometimes you want to cut here, but it's... That seems a bit too slow, because usually you want to try to run away here. But okay, maybe it's fine. Then I would like to put some sort of move. I don't know. Maybe you could shoulder hits, try to go for the most effective way possible. Let kind of invite to connect and then attack. Seems like an interesting move because you don't mind strengthening this. You're not gonna invade here anyways. I will try to attach, just making it territory but gain on the outside type thing. But just protecting here seems just a bit... Yeah, I think this looks good. And connect, maybe just block this way. Attach, the thing is black will hane and it's not too interesting to just gain points here. And even just extend, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's trust our first instinct, so we're gonna go with this. And that one we can probably just simply extend. So this one, there's hane. Doesn't feel really good. Just trying to take these two stones, but in a much more efficient way rather than this. Maybe black would jump, but that one, there's gonna be some bad archie. So let's play here. Okay, turn. I think hane, maybe there's this cut, so could be jump rather than this. Or a clamp actually, hane. It all depends like how you can do stuff in the corner later with that one, like hane extend. Turn, maybe something here. If you don't put a move here, black can play something at the 11 and then break this line. Use these two stones, that wouldn't be good. So probably hane, because that one black can still extend. Like, yeah, shape to protect isn't really the best. So hane with this, just extend, I don't mind. Yeah, if you can actually take these two stones, I mean, it should be looking pretty good. Maybe something here. Annoying a little bit. Makes sense. So that one I still crawl and maybe let black connect. And just benefit on this side. Because here we are kind of solid. At any point if we block, put a move, we should be alive, so I don't mind. Black is just saying, yeah, if like 3 corners I win type thing. But yeah, let's crawl. Probably jump and then something here. Actually, against this jump, you might kind of sometimes attach this side take here. Maybe you do put a move, but then black can... This seems a bit kind of too soft. But maybe you can play here, because block could be annoying, like next Atari. And if you hane, black can take in a ladder. Yeah. Maybe you play move around here, like block. I mean, it could be this, but this blocking from black might be a bit more annoying, like push, cut, hane. Could be attached as well. Maybe this we have here. Could we Kosumi? Because this black around here is definitely some kind of annoying point, aiming at this key point at the same time. It's like not feeling really good. This may be... It's kind of awkward to play here. It's between, okay, you play on the bottom side, let kind of black connect here. Was my plan at the beginning, but... Or you just try to take and then let black block go here. Didn't expect this. Maybe you crawl once more. And then extend, then you can play here, because this block is not really center here.
秒読みを始めます。
I don't know. It's strengthening these stones, so it could be bad, but... Again, now I'm gonna go back and just block here. I mean, you could still probably jump and get the points.
1、
Maybe that's okay.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Actually, let's jump. Maybe this is not really good. Against this, you want to play something away.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, you could respawn,
残り
but
2
it
回で
seems
す。
slow. So black playing this one looks big. Here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Try to attach, take this point away, because this is really big. I don't know how to play locally here. Maybe we do respawn. And against this one, just try to like double hane, take the corner.
1,
Float.
2.
If this, I'll play away. You could put a move, but again, like maybe attach here is pretty important. I don't know, let's play here. could be slow, but at least taking this attachment away, aiming something around here later. Against this or just double hane. Maybe sometimes you could have simply protected the corner like that. Something around here, because just connecting, I mean, it's not really making much points. That would be an interesting move, but
3、4、5、6、7、8、
probably here, because I mean, it's a bit far inside. Maybe attach, but this one you block and get this side, so I don't mind. Trying to poke around here. That seems overplayed. I mean, really, you have like 2 weak points like this. You could simply just play here. That the mentality should be to punish this, because they're too weak in general. Question is, how do you execute?
3、4、5、
I mean, you
6、
probably
7、
just simply playing this one and then cut. I mean, even black pushes through, you're probably still fine around here, so don't mind. And you can just damage the whole side. You can still kind of shoulder hit here if like black decides to push. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Against this,
3、
do you
4、
atari or do you
5、
run away?
6、
Because black needs... Okay, if you don't play that, you just resist. Seems really bad. Which one? Probably here, because Hane can block and be okay. The Aji is a bit bad, but then you put pressure here.
1、2、3、4、5、
Should be okay. I'm gonna try to do this, although I know this side is a bit concerning. It's way more aggressive against these 2 stones. And to have these 2 weak groups against this, white should be in a better kind of shape to fight. But hey. Normally this to go back, it's better concerning here. Maybe Hane. Hane will simply go back. This protect here. I mean, really. Don't really care about this move. Just going to... I mean, could extend simply here.
1、2、3、4、5、
Really.
6、
That's the
7、
point you want to think
8、
is
9、
if you can play correctly here, the game
残り
is
1
pretty
回で
much
す。
over. I think extend here if you want to take all Aji even around here. This doesn't work. But I mean, Hane black can turn. There's still cutting point here. It's like maybe this kind of thing.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I guess play here. So let's black. Maybe I should have Hane and against this just push all the way. And maybe that was better when I think about it. Because here. Yeah. Maybe yeah, Hane and then this just sack these stones and just get the whole kind of bottom side was. Probably a better kind of plan. Okay. But still we can surround here, profit on this side of the board. So it should be fine. And fixing this kind of thing at the same time. Okay, unless you try to cut and do something, this is locally not a good move concerning here. We'll see, maybe here. This one probably connecting. I mean, take. I think this attach here, if you do this. So attach is a dangerous move if you take. So cut here, attach. Yeah, this seems like it's dangerous, so I need to.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Oh, white can. Okay, black can take these two stones, I guess. Atari here, crow. No, this one and crow. I did miss. So black can capture these two stones.
1、2、
But first protecting here. Maybe that one. But... So in order to protect, I can play this one in center. Maybe Hane here and connect. Nah, that's not going to be good. I mean, actually could do so. Yeah, maybe Hane and then play this, and if take here, you can squeeze and then go back. Maybe let have these two stones fall off, because it's better to just continue on this side.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
So protecting this side and helping to increase here, it's important. And worst case, I'm just sacking this, it's fine. It's more important to be stronger here. Do we continue with something like that? Yeah, probably. Or if you're greedy, maybe you could try to attach here. Because this is a bit too soft in a sense. It's not really threatening anything.
2、3、4、
Yeah, I
5。
think attach. Question is, yeah, this kind of counterplay, but if it's only this, it's fine. You can just extend, strengthen the outside. And there's cutting point here. Maybe you could go back. Maybe this. Because this one, black can maybe play this one and then...
4、5、6、7、8。
Be stronger on this side. Really? What? Are you for real? Because this one you can play here.
1、2、3、4、5、
It's just too much.
7。
You gotta go with something like this. Maybe I chickened out here. Maybe this was better. Not really sure. Could be better to go this way because you have kind of... that doesn't feel to be that good, but probably is trying to exploit around here. With this we can still block here, like Hane, something like that.
1、2、3。
Now the outside is strong, and if you still put a move, this is probably not good. It's too big usually, but... like capping, like letting black take these two could be a thing. Just surrounding here. This you don't mind, you might have give up this stone.
2、3。
Yeah, I feel like caps makes sense. just have this huge area. So yeah, black can take this spot. At least now I don't mind really about the weakness around there.
1、2、3、4、
So I think we play
7、
at
8、
least once here. Maybe turn was better, in fact. Could protect this a little bit. Play something around here. Turn. That's a big move.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's turn here. I mean, I should be ahead, like, if I can't judge correctly by intuition. It all depends on what happens in the center. But if double honey, I might cut and extend here, take everything, let black take these three. Yeah, so that, but you can push and just play here. So if this is all territory, how much is this?
1、2、
It's like 35, maybe 40 max.
6。
That's like probably adding this and here. And then we're comparing this to the top side. Yeah, I mean, it should be no contest.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
But yeah, this jump is pretty big, and but yeah, if you want to avoid this turn,
3、4、5、6。
I'm gonna play something around here. Also making sure these stones are okay. So with this, I feel like I could attach this way and then extend if play here can kind of peep. Maybe should peep first. Seems like that's the move.
3、4。
And then against this you can attach. Maybe honey here. Maybe that wasn't good. Should have attached simply first. If I can block the whole side, I mean, this is winning for white, but the Aji is not the greatest. Yeah, I think yes, I play untouches. It's probably a bit greedy what I did. But yeah, if we can block, this is winning for white, that is for sure. Really? Okay. It's not really challenging too much overall. We'll probably play something here. I mean, cannot black let kind of extend this one and take, so here and then maybe go back.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
If this one you can just block. Yeah, I need to be careful a little bit here.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe that one? I mean, it's fine, but it might relate with the corner with some move like this. This one maybe jump this way. Maybe that descending was a bit better, Archie. And maybe this one, like, playing here. But then you lose a bit of endgame with Atari Connect, so... Yeah, when we attach here, I guess you cannot really try to go a bit too aggressive around here. We need to just concede that. Try to take center and then go back here.
4、5、6、7、8。
Sometimes could extend, but probably here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, I think we block. Descent, maybe? I mean, if that works, that would be nice. Feels like it's overplaced though.
1、2、3、4、5、6、
I don't think you
7。
gain much by playing there. Just going to let black connect. Because now at least this center is blocked and then you can... The goal is to take center and go here. Just regret this kind of exchange. Make black regret that. So yeah, I'm not gonna play somewhere there because even if you block, there's open space here. Just simply putting a move.
1、2、3。
I mean, usually this is too big, but I never know. 14, 15, 27, 29, 30, like it's almost 40. And then here I have 10, 22. It's like probably 30 points in the middle. So 70 would call me like 76. Like it's 30 here. It's like 30. Maybe it's close, but I would say still white is a bit ahead.
1、2、3。
Yeah, crawl here. quite big to block. Maybe play some move around here.
3、4、5、
Could
6、
bump as well.
7、8、9。
Maybe bump, I don't know. Yeah, I was a bit more scared about attaching. This one, it's kind of not the scariest move ever. Still some bad Aji.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Should be too big to let white push here, so... And then I'm trying to block. So this is, yeah, probably more than 40 points. Because you have this 10 points, this is here, 18, 25, like 35, something around that, and it said 40, so maybe it call me like 80. 30, like 10, 40. If it's not 40 points there, we should be comfortable.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe let's play here. You can let black take these two. It's better to play this kind of Kosumi here. Definitely big. So that one I just honey and try to cut. Because we can gain some points around here. I don't know if it's going to... Maybe double honey this way is better. Then some Badaji right there, I can say.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Maybe this is dangerous. That shouldn't really work. Because you have this as center. I mean, attach. Don't think that gains too much. So you can play here. Maybe you simply play this one, but then
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
I think still playing this. So black will try to save these two by Atari and then Kosumi. Maybe that wasn't a good move, I don't know. But then you can always block and be safe on this side. So, should be fine. And if this, we just take. Now probably playing that. That is too big. Taking this stone and making sure they're alive. Maybe that one.
One, 2, 3, 4,
Could
5,
block me.
6, 7, 8.
Maybe it's block. I mean, that should be the most kind of aggressive move, because then we can cut
秒読みを
Hane as
始め
well.
ます。
Just responding here is a bit too passive. Let's go with this. There's this cut, but this block is really huge. Yeah, connecting seems a bit too passive as well. Unless black is winning this way. Could connect. Try to have this center. Like, that's huge. Have this. Because Hane
1,
here you can squeeze. Yeah, I should
3,
block.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That shouldn't be sent. Maybe black is trying to extend here. Connect Kusumi this. Probably you can just respawn and be okay, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
let's respawn. Actually, this one I might play here.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think black needs to Atari first, but let's take here. So against this push, I could block here once in center. Yeah, so trying to connect these two. Something around here attaching is also a pretty nice point, preventing Kusumi.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Am I counting incorrectly? I mean,
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
feel a bit unsettled here. Taking here is pretty nice, but then if it here, Yeah, black connect cut here. This stake. Let's attach the stake.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's push here and play this one before black can play. It's important. Important detail here to push here first. Could play this Hane.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
I mean, it's close. It is close, it is close. I think you need to prevent this, it's too big. Question is, what do you do?
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Let's time Suji a little bit. Hmm.
1。
I mean, white's probably fine. So there's block here to make this Hane Sente.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, touching here. With this one, you just go back. There's not much else to play.
2、3、
I mean, you could have gone the other way, maybe wedge this way.
6、7、8。
One thing I wasn't sure. Maybe block to threaten. Yeah, maybe we should block here.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
This is huge. Taking also.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Maybe should take it on. Yeah, if this is centered black and turn, maybe this one should take. Could be a bad mistake here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
If that is centered, then yeah. What am I doing? Hmm.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I know I'm probably losing some points here. It's not good. Like black can push here all center yet. Great. What am I doing? Really unhappy with the way I'm playing. Yeah, shift take. It's 100%.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Even this, like, this one was maybe a bit. To keep an eye. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. It's just bad. What am I doing?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2。
Let's block here to play this one. This is maybe, yeah, 4 points of here, which is pretty nice. Can take this stone away, so here maybe this kind of push. Yeah, this that one. I mean, you could probably play away. Block.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
You can keep the eye here, doesn't matter. Center here. Yeah, this kind of move, which is pretty big.
2、3、
Putting
4、
some
5、6、7、
move right
8、
there.
9。1、2、3、4、5、6。
So this block should be next. Don't think that one. Because you can push and then play here. Maybe there's some wedge archie. Yeah, I need to be a bit careful at the end there. So this is 1 point. I can play here. Touch is pretty nice. It's worth 2 points.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
The same black pushes first here. And this or here, yeah, okay, it's like can block this one. Taking this kind of wedge stuff away.
1、2、3、4、5。
Yeah, it should be. The game should be over, but I don't know. Like, I probably lost some points at the end game thing. Hopefully, it wasn't too much. But I just feel I probably lost this game. Maybe this is 1 point here. There's this one here. He's actually threatening this, so it's a bit bigger. Yeah, we need to be better in this kind of upwards from move 150. I think this is where we are the weakest at the moment. Because yeah, 4 points and a half black wins. I should have been better, I think, but really. No way. How do I lose this? Already this is quite close then. Yeah, black played really good endgame. Could show h12. Oh yeah, attach here. GG's, thank you, boredom. Ay, that is painful, because I think, like, overall, especially on tier, I felt pretty good. Should be better. Don't know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, probably attaching, that's way, yeah, I think that makes sense. Just trying to go aggressive. Maybe this, but still can honey. Gonna quit the room and just review the other way. So let me just go back here. Painful, but at least the kind of weakness is clear. Okay. Tico Taka in the final endgame, black would play E1 when you play D1. No. So around here, definitely, like there's no way white is worse. Just, I mean, unless my judgment is really incorrect. Yeah, we could go and ask Miss Fine Art. Oh wow, really? Look at, didn't know. So as you can see the graph here, pretty much after this one, it says we already lost and we actually quite, what? Okay, then my judgment needs some work because I felt really comfortable around here. The same pattern the last time I lost the first game, feeling way too comfortable. Played D1, E1 when you played D1, no. So this one. Yeah, if I play this, I guess. It's gonna be the same at the end here, it's not going to matter. Connect and here. Yeah, no problem. So there's no archie around here, like throw in and stuff. It's funny because I said, okay, white, maybe this game I didn't say too much, but felt like black is playing like it's winning. And it seems like my opponent was correct. So doesn't like my idea already here. Maybe. Okay, let's ask this one. I mean, F1 when you play E1. I'll go through the end. Yeah, going something here seems interesting. Then try to, yeah, Kosumi get the points this way. Yep. This way you have way better shape, but then the outside here is a bit different, so it's hard to judge. Yeah, no problem. I think it's easy to count a little happily. I do it all the time. Shaq. That's one of my kind of flaws from back. Yeah, even from the start of time, I tend to be just too optimist some of the times. Oops, no, I didn't want to do this. So, yeah, when black played H12, so you mean around here. So this one, black will Atari and then connect. Then you mean to cut. I think that one, black Ataris, and then you cut this way, and this is not going to work. Because attach, you can just go through here, and you lose these two stones, spore them, if you're still here. So H12 doesn't work as white. Because connect and then... Yeah, you cannot cut. So you need to play here. Hopefully that showed why. Yeah, you can ask any questions, all good, no problem. Yeah, so here there's... So first Atari and this. And yeah, you lose these 2 stones. That would be like bad because you lose the whole side. Let me go through here just on the graph where it lost a lot. I guess Hane, yeah. Probably should. Hane at any time of the day. Simply Hane. Don't care whatever happens, just Hane. And then, yeah, play this one to take this kind of thing away. At least the judgment was correct that this is bad for black, so you can see. But then, yeah, this is too slow. I didn't see this cut being a threat of taking these 2 stones, so that was one thing. Because if you take here, there's gonna be this, and black can capture these 2 stones. Connect here, that one, this here. Yeah, it's not going to work. You cannot take in the ladder because it's Atari. And yeah, if black capture these 2, it's over. So didn't see this, that there is from here and then throw, because now all white stones are kind of captured. So you could say that invited the mistake, because there is no attachment Aji if there's no Hane here. So even for that meaning, you want to play that one, this Hane. Huge difference when black can potentially take these 2 stones. And here it says it's maybe different, something here. Actually, why didn't I play this? It should be center right now. Like, even if black plays something on here, just push through and next even peep here, then try to go this way. Maybe this kind of thing. Maybe you don't play here directly and could just simply go on the outside first and then try to go there. But basically black cannot try to surround these stones, because at any time I can capture these 2 stones somewhat here. Yeah, I need to play here. I don't know why I did forget. I was thinking about this somewhere here in this area. Somewhat I did forget. Maybe here still white plays this one, I guess, yeah. I just thought black is not going to respond, but I guess that's not good, because the whole shape would be dead and then you can capture these 3. Yeah, I mean, this game wasn't my best game. My opponent played really solid overall, especially after that, I guess. So already here, as you can see on the graph, I don't know if you can, but here I'm like minus 9 point something. So already I'm in a pretty tough position here at 93. So yeah, these are kind of games that we need to definitely improve. Weaker like grinding endgame territory versus Moyo. And then yeah, here the judgment around here. Yeah, I don't know if there's anywhere else to review because it's just simply like endgame. Maybe there's some points. Just want to see here. I would say take, but okay, like it just plays. So it's preferring this wedge. Not changing the result, but I want to ask maybe here as well what we can do. Ah, pincer, okay. Like block you take, and that one you can crawl, and then you just get this side of the board. Yeah, looks pretty even. Okay, there's this type of idea here to pincer this way. Even here, I wonder if I should try to play something here. Yeah, pincer. So I guess the point is always you probably need to prioritize pincering and make this side of the board big. So maybe even jump is like... Okay, it was, but... Yeah, need to peep this way and keep the points. Not really liking the position too much, but... If you play this push through Joseki in this case... Yeah, didn't know this is okay. Just play here, simply take the... Let me just find out. Probably it's gonna play this one, but yeah, connect and then attach this. Yeah. But it's probably fine to play this way as well. Just about continuation. Maybe here it's like slightly disliking. Yeah, I thought about block and then this, but and then try to fight. So you're gonna try to fight here in the center, and you have still this cut maybe. And you basically say even if white black connects, you are alive on this side, and you can take kind of some points from black's territory here. Okay, so it seems like this was a better way to go. Just use this thickness to play here. Yeah. Because black cannot really try to do something too much on here, just simply attach. It's so working this way. And connect, you don't care, probably just Kusumi and continue. Could maybe push, either way. Yeah, I was briefly thinking about this, but just didn't like the getting hunted here. Thought like this kind of link up isn't great, but yeah, it seems like that was a bit better. Okay, then what I can say, because just the end game here, I thought that was okay and didn't, so it's about judgment problem. Yeah, seems like I go better. Just this and trying to attack is really key point. like letting black take these 2 stuns is too much, I guess. Yep. Yeah, because after this it's just losing position, seems. So I felt comfortable playing this way, but it seems like I need to prioritize attack and not underestimating this damage I can do here, even if black plays a move. So, yeah. If black responds, definitely I will play this one and then continue, so. Okay, happens. Need to be just better in these type of games. Let's switch the screen here and go through this problem today. So, black to play, try to kill white here. So what would you do? So I think we already gone through the first 2 moves. So it's attach and this one. So if you atari, for example, it's a nice kind of a problem to ask. If white connects, then you can attach this way, and it's gonna be dead because this, it's just white cannot block, black can just capture this way, and this is just dead this way. It's not alive. But actually white can turn here, and this way there's no way to kill. If take, you can simply block. This is alive. If attach, you can also just simply connect. So nothing really works this way. So as you can see, the key point is e2 because atari this turn. So you could think from here, figure out that this is the move, and then think, okay, what happens if I play here first? So if you don't turn, basically black can take this eye away by atari and then make this dead shape here. So white's strongest response is to play like this. And then what do you do? D2 after, yes. So black will D2. What do you need to do as white when black plays D2? Always try to think you need to expand space. So this is the only move, because any other move white would just play here and it's alive. So this one just here and here take, it doesn't work. So you need to play this one. And then here black can just simply take this eye. So you need to expand here. And then it seems, okay, I atari, connect, it's dead. So you might stop the reading right here. But this one, actually white can atari this way. And then after black takes, you can take again. Block. Atari. And this is ko, because black cannot connect here. Yes. Ko for life, g4. Okay, nice if you have solved this intricate. I think maybe it's straightforward in a sense, but you can still see this as pretty good. So yeah, it was rated like 2Q problem on here at weiqi 101 if you want to know. So solve some problems here, so for free you can go there, take a look if you want. And goproblems.com for English kind of friendly site as well. Yeah, so don't stop reading, because here it seems like it's dead. But if you didn't see this kind of crafty defense, you might be surprised after this course. So try to pay attention when there's shapes like take again type stuff. So be always precise with the way you are reading when you solve problems. So yeah. If you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go there. There's all the past kind of lives, streams there. You can go and check if you want. And yeah, I'll try to post some videos. We'll see about what kind of ideas or series I will post over there. But yeah, Joseki stuff, I think there's gonna be a lot of interest to explain, like each kind of very useful Joseki, even like the simple ones with follow-ups, but it takes some work to do, and yeah, we'll see. And apart from that, yeah, hopefully enjoyed the games today. So seems like the weakness we have, it's pretty yeah, obvious. So the judgment thing, being too optimist, it seems that didn't change from the first loss. So yeah, probably that, but don't see too much to say about today. Like some misreading as well, so need to be a bit more consistent. But the overall mistakes, I would say, it's going down comparing to when I started a few months ago. So this should be encouraging that we play less blunders. Just the last few losses here, it's about judgment stuff, so that should be, yeah, improved over the time. And yeah, what we can do is only try to review after each game. So definitely, even if after you win or you lose, always try to review games first, maybe without the AIs if you can, and if not, then just try to go through at least the kind of most important kind of swings in the graph, and then yeah, try to see where it went wrong. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe during the week I'll do this kind of go switch with 5 minutes rather than 10, so you can always play a game. Because yeah, it would be shorter, so maybe on time control wise the game quality could drop, but then if you want to go on a long-term basis higher, we need to be better in intuition and having kind of be dealing better with stress and stuff like that. So yeah, gonna go with like 5 minutes and 30 seconds, should be good to go. It's not that fast. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and maybe it's gonna take some time to get used to, but it's all good. Hopefully, yeah, you enjoyed the stream today. Thank you for all watching me as always. Yeah, so there's no other stream here. Oh yeah, you can go. Let's go and rate Go Dave. Yay. Thanks for watching, everyone, and if you're on YouTube as well, thank you for being here. And yeah, hope I can play better tomorrow. So always evening time here, Japan, I should be here. So if you can be here, I'll be thankful, and hope you have a nice day, and see you guys hopefully tomorrow and night time. Bye.